Hi guys, and welcome to another submission video. Today we're going to start off with Daniel, and that is because we have a beautiful melodic EX, which is just gorgeous, isn't it? Glaceon level X, a Cypher EX from Ruby and Sapphire, Whalelord, Ruby and Sapphire reverse foil as well, so obviously a little bit of a Whalelord fan. The Jirachi, the big boy Lugia, and the Lugia Legend card as well. Lantern from Aquapolis, Suicune Gold Star, Raikou, I'm guessing the Entei as well. Lovely submissions so far. Charizard, the Shining Volcanion, and Shining Arceus, Shining Lugia. Charmeleon from Hidden Fates. Didn't take long to get to Hidden Fates, did it? This time around. I'm sure we'll have plenty more Hidden Fates in the rest of this submission video as well. So a lot of the legendary birds, including the Stained Glass promos, Charizard GX, Charizard from Evo, the reverse foil. That's pretty off-center, that, so we'll see what we can do with that. Mega Charizard, Mega Pidgeot, Mr. Determination. It's just seen so much evolutions recently coming through, so it's always good to see. Mega Tyranitar EX. I think these will increase in popularity, the Ancient Origins and cards around that era, the further we get away from it especially. McDonald's, Lucario 10th movie promo, Celebi, the big powerful Lugia, Jirachi, and at the end we have the Latias. Many thanks, Daniel. Archie is our next submitter, starting off again with that chase card from Evolutions, the Mega Charizard EX. And we carry it on with the Dragonite, the Mega Venusaur, Mewtwo, Zamazenta. So it looks like we're going to go into Sword and Shield now with the Snorlax and the Lapras VMAX Shiny Hollows, obviously with the glitter. Still don't know how they'll grade those at PSA, so it'll be interesting to see. They're going to look amazing encapsulated, let's be honest. Especially if they have that 1 and 0 at the top of them. Tool Scraper, Dubwall, Cinderace, Malamar, Toxtricity, Eldegoss, Dragapult, Sandaconda, Milotic again, Phalanx, Bolton, Cinderace. So a lot of these are from the new Rebel Clash set, which is very, very cool set, to be fair. I think personally I'll be looking at getting maybe a few booster boxes of these sets, maybe a few months down the line. We'll do some openings on the Tom's Takeover Thursdays, for instance. But it'd be good to see more of these cards personally, and opening the packs and getting the experience. And again, we've got Evolution. So the Blastoise EX, Venusaur EX, Charizard EX, Dragonite EX, Machamp Hollow. It'd be interesting to see if these Hollows become more popular as well, not just the EXs from Evolutions, because obviously base set is in some sort of mass hysteria right now. From PSA 1s to PSA 10s, they're very, very popular to collect. Starmie Break, don't see too many break cards nowadays, do we? But they're pretty cool. Starmie Break, Executor, Imakunis, Flying Pikachu, Imakunis Dodo, and of course, here comes Team Rocket as well from Evolutions. Many thanks, Archie. Giordan is up next, and apologies if the pronunciation of the name is wrong, but I'll tell you what isn't wrong. That absolute beauty. Doesn't that look brilliant? That is the Dark Charizard First Edition Team Rocket, so many thanks for your submission. James is up next, and James is Jods Collects on Instagram, so go check it out, especially if you are into your sports cards. Oh, and then we have a Zacian V and a Charizard from Detective Pikachu as well. Haaland, obviously quite a sensation this season. Kubo, I don't actually know who Kubo is. Rodrigo, I'm guessing he's another young player at Real Madrid. They always seem to be spitting them out. Joe Felix, obviously quite a famous player. Then we got Martinelli, who's playing very well for Arsenal earlier in season. Greenwood and Brewster, obviously top talents from both respective clubs as well. Jadon Sancho. Looks like you're going after the future here in this submission, James. Which is very, very cool to see. Koke and Sal, obviously not the future. Ronaldo neither. Thierry Henry, David Beckham, Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow, that's a really old photo, isn't it? Nedved as well. And Shevchenko. So many thanks, Jods Collects on Instagram. Keinan is our next submitter, starting off with a beautiful Cleffa. And again, Nidoking Break Japanese, Gengar EX, Entei, Grumpy Entei there, Volcarona, Raikou GX, Team Yell Grunt, Pinsir GX, Raichu GX, Gyarados GX, Raichu and Alone Raichu. Of course, this is the World Championships variants. And the Mew, it's a beautiful card. It's one of my favourite Mews. Mega Charizard EX, couple of those again. Rocket Scizor, I think maybe... Wow, okay. a very good amount of them. We got the same again. We do a very good amount on Rocket Sneasels as well. And we end on this little gym guy as well. Many thanks, Keinan. Matthew is up next with Misty's Tentacrawl First Edition Gym Heroes. Beautiful card, as is the Raikou from Neo Revelation, Ampharos as well. And there he is again, the Mega Charizard EX from Evolutions. Beautiful card, thanks Matthew. Jack is up next, and Jack is starting off with a Dark Vaporeon First Edition, Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu First Edition. Then we have the Blaine's Arcanine from Gym, the Sprinter's Gengar, Mega Venusaur EX, Mega Charizard EX, Mega Blastoise EX. So we have the 3 legendary starters. They are just legendary, they're not legendary Pokemon. Dark Kadabra First Edition Team Rocket, Rocket's Mewtwo, and this great Poncho promo as well. Many thanks, Jack. Tim is up next, and Tim has got a very strong submission. We're starting off with a Shining Raichu, Shining Noctowl, and a Shining Tyranitar. What a great submission. Many thanks, Tim. Sohaib is up next with a Charizard GX of the big boy. The reverse from Skyridge Charizard. Charizard Staff Evolutions. What a stunning card that is. We actually have another one of those, and another one. Mega Charizard EX, Mega Charizard EX, Mega Blastoise EX, and Mega Venusaur EX as well. What a great submission. Many thanks to Habe. Angelo is up next. That is World of Cards _90. So go check it out. We have quite a lot of German Yu-Gi-Oh! To get us started. Looking really nice, to be fair. Mystic Elf. And then we got some Dragon Ball Z cards now. Dragon Ball Z cards, sorry. So these are the old school cards. Not the same as the Dragon Ball Super cards, so it'd be really nice getting those back from PSA, especially that one with that great silver border. We then have more German Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, so Dragons, Chaos Emperor Dragon, Yatugarusu, Dark Paladin, obviously now these are English, Dark Paladin again, Time Machine, I believe, I can't remember his name to be honest, Big Dragon, Big Toon Ghost guy, guy that looks like he's going to eat your face off. We then have Furcano First Edition, Apollo, Bissonosp, Rosanna, Kadabra, Kakuna, Mashok, Carpador, Magmar, Nidorino, Quopsy, Bibor, Dragonair, Digdry, Electric, Electroball, Tuboga, Arcani, Glutexo, Dugong, Dratini, and Parenta. I don't think that was bad for my German pronunciation skills, was it there? So many thanks, Angelo. Moving on to Dominic or the Flash Colonel on Instagram. So guys, go check it out. We have the Mario Pikachus, of course. Charizard VMAX, a really good Pikachu promo, to be fair. I don't think we see that one often enough. We've got quite a lot of gems of the transparent top, so we'll see how we go that time. Blissaflor, Turtok, Charizard Reverse Foil. That's pretty cool. Glorak First Edition, Charizard EX, Charizard Delta Species. Obviously, a lot of Charizards in this submission. Shadowless Charizard as well. Charizard Team Up Mario Pikachu, Charizard V, the Moltres Zapdos and Articuno GX, Espeon, Malamar, Espeon from Neo 2, Tiny Mewtwo. I don't know why they made the box so small. It doesn't seem to make sense for the Japanese card. I know it does for the English because there was so much text. Gengar, we then have the Malamar VMAX, Lapras VMAX, Morpeko, Lapras again, Morpeko VMAX, Garbite, not knowing what to do, Venusaur, Azumarill, Zacian V, which looks very cool, Dragapult, Melodic, Cynthia, Zamazenta V, the beautiful stained glass promo. I don't think anyone could argue any different. Espeon from Neo Discovery. For Alligator, I love the Expedition Hollows where the Blastoise for Alligator just in and out of the water. I think they'd have a great effect on the card. Dorat, the Perfect Pet. Gardevoir GX, Dark Mashup, Team Rocket. And then I love this. This is Space Godzilla. Death Corona might be a bit odd for the same, to be fair. But anyway, that is from Magic the Gathering. Many thanks, Dominic, the Flash Colonel, on Instagram. Dominic has also sent in with a friend. So we've got these 4 very cool cards from Tim or TJM. Trading cards up next with a Panini Select Marcus Rashford. Jadon Sancho, again, a couple of those. We've got Ansu Fati. Be interested to see how he grows up. Kylian Mbappe, what a player he is. Greenwood, Marcus Rashford, Phil Foden from the Champions League, Marcus Greenwood again, Mason Greenwood I should say, Paul Pogba, Ragna there, Mason Greenwood, and a beautiful, I love that Paul Pogba card is stunning. So many thanks, Tim. Adrian is up next. Ado_Duskade on Instagram, so go and check it out. We got the Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz, Blaine's Charizard, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, Erica's Bulbasaur using Leech Seed, Sabrina's Haunter, Fearow Reverse from Expedition, Bulbasaur from Supreme Victors, which we actually have not seen come through the service before, Mega Blastoise EX, and Charizard GX as well. Stunning cards, Adrian, many thanks. Moving on to Ragna now, starting off with the Lapras from EX Legend Maker, beautiful Glistening Charmander, the Pokemon City Championships, Boundaries Cross Charizard, CP6, Dark Blastoise, Legendary Reverse Football, Tyranitar, Houndoom from Skyridge. You know what, guys? That can be our thumbnail for today. The Salamence winner, Charizard, Gyarados Gold Star, and the Salamence EX from Dragon Frontiers as well. Look at that absolute beauty. Many thanks, Ragna. Ferdy is up next, and that is Legend.Duelist on Instagram. True King of Comalities. Galaxy Eyes, Full Armor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, Japanese Dragon 2, Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, beautiful Ghost Rare. Can we get that to come out? There we go. Another one there as well, and another one, and another Dark Magician Gale Ghost Rare as well. Many thanks, Legend.Duelist. Jason is up next, and that is Jason_Sportscards, right on the nose there. And we are starting off with Mike Tyson, few of those beauties, and then Roger Federer as well. Obviously, arguably the greatest tennis player of all time. Many thanks, Jason. Patrick is up next. We're starting off with Charizard and Mewtwo Bandai. We've got the Nintendo era. Look at that sparkle. The Dark Hypno Japanese. Challenge Attack, I think it is. The Band Golbat, obviously, trainer. Charizard EX. The Blastoise EX. A Venusaur EX. Pikachu EX. Beautiful promos, those, in those collection boxes. Charizard and Brexen GX. Then, wow, big card. Hyper Rare from the Cosmic Eclipse. Charizard GX. Charizard EX. Charizard EX. A lot of grumpy Charizards and a lot of Charizards just in general, Patrick. So many thanks for this really fire submission. Christian is up next. We've got the Blastoise and Piplup GX, then the Hyper Rare, Dark Raichu, Team Rocket, Dunkler's Raichu First Edition. We'll see how those go. We probably will just put them under the English inputting name. Hyunzo, Red Eyes B Dragon, a couple of those, the Japanese ones as well. Slifer Sky Dragon, Dark Hole now, Rajika. See, I think if those were correct, that my Yu-Gi-Oh! Knowledge is definitely building. That should be the case. Obviously, I don't know these ones, but we will be using. There's a great fandom site which tells you absolutely everything you need to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Really does help with the inputting. So we've got a few of these cards now. Elemental Hero by the looks of it. Obviously, this is the right arm, the left leg, the right arm, and obviously Exodia there itself. But yeah, beautiful submission. Many thanks, Chris Powell 21 on Instagram. Thomas is up next, and that is MCDTOMMMMMMMM. I'm only joking, it will be up. And look at that fire energy there. We then have the fighting energy. Latios from Delta Species. Big fan of Delta Species myself. Gyarados, Wigglytuff from here. It's Crystal Guardians, Armaldo. Leaf Grass Energy now. Lydrid, Dusclops. It's always good to see the normal holos from the EX era. They're not cards we get to see all that often, even the reverse foils. So it is good when we do get to see them. Marrow from EX Team Rocket returns. Dark Steelix, Bagon, Mudkip being incredibly aggressive. I really like that, actually. Grovyle, Alakazam from base set. Poliwrath from base set. Raichu from base set. Gyarados from base set. Mewtwo, Blastoise, Poliwrath, Raichu, Vileplume, Ampharos First Edition, Master Ball EX Deoxys, and the Magikarp as well. Many thanks, Thomas. Maik is our last submitter with a lot of cards, and that is TCG Brothers on Instagram. So we've got the Gardevoir GX, the Drampa GX, Brooklet Hill, Aerodactyl First Edition, Silvally. Oh, wow, that's very different. We'll see if we can get that graded. Leafeon GX, the Mewtwo there as well, Rocket's Mewtwo, and Beyond and Darkrai GX, the Ancient Mew promos, Dark Alakazam, Squirtle from Tops. See more and more Tops coming through, actually, guys. Be interesting to see what the collector's market, how that responds. Like, because I know that there are people who buy the top, like Groudon Tops. I buy the Groudon Tops. I have them, but I don't know how many set collectors of Tops there are. There are numerous top sets as well. Mewtwo Strikes Back being one of them. Giovanni's mashup, but then again, I guess, you know, the harder and harder it gets to get those cards that you really want, tops will become more and more attractive because they are. That's a beautiful card. Will come from that era. Dark Crobat, Moltres, oh, that's a new one. XY promo, Misty, Articuno, Houndoom from Neo 2, Koga there, Zapdos, Brock, they look really nice. Eevee, Mewtwo in fight mode, Red's Pikachu, Beedrill reverse from our 1. We then have Pikachu promos, of course. It wouldn't be a submission video without them. This lovely Prism Charizard, Alina, Hyper Rare Eevee, Charmander from Pocket Monsters, Delibird Neo 3, Jesse and James, Surfing Pikachu, PP, Frosmoth, Electro Japanese Jungle, Cypher Japanese Jungle, Charizard EX, Frosmoth again, Galarian Berserker, Dark Crobat, Dark Ampharos, Sonya, Charmeleon, Leafeon GX, Nidoking First Edition German, Oranguru, Seviper, Mashame, and like Dragonite First Edition. And the stacks continue from Maik now. We have got a lot of cards here, so I do hope you enjoy watching them as they go by. Some really, really stunning cards from the modern era, and of course from the WotC cards as well. Got Japanese in here, Banette IFA Foundation, Entei, I believe we've got quite a lot of those. Drampa, Entei again. We'll continue on with the Enteis. Ooh, okay, load of those. Leafeon GX, Glaceon GX, Glorak First Edition, Moltres, Zapdos and Articuno GX, Glaceon GX, Orakuro GX, Giant Hearth, Pikachu, Glaceon GX, Torkoal, Cosmic Eclipse, Glaceon GX again, Volcarona, Glaceon GX Full Art, Flygon GX, Lana's Fishing Rod, Palkia, Gengar from Legendary Collection alone, Muck and Muck, Inkay, Dartrix, Marshall, Mashado, Mewtwo, Mew, Snorlax. Now we have some reverse foils Legendary Collections. So we got a couple of those there. Glutexo, First Edition, Volnona First Edition, Buzzwole, Hidden Fates, Curlier, Bisasam German, Venusaur, Charizard, Glumanda, Bisasam. So yeah, First Edition base German is just like a constant supply at the moment. Coming through graded German. Hopefully we'll get a constant return of them soon enough. The Mew, the Charmeleon, the Altaria, Excadrill, Reshiram GX, Mewtwo GX, Mewtwo GX, Mewtwo GX, Beldum, Froakie, Alolan Vulpix, Nidoking from Legendary Collection, Altaria, Quagsire, Dartrix, Celesteela, Voltorb, Zarura, and Malamar, Turtonator GX as well. Last and final stack from Maik now starts off with a Team Rocket First Edition, Dragonair, Glumanda, Eletic, Charizard Delta Species, Alpolo, Misty's Gyarados, Leech Seed, Erica's Bulbasaur, a beautiful Eevee SM promo, Misty's Tears, obviously the band never came over to English anyway, I don't know whether it'd be banned. Nidoking, Shining Magikarp, Neo Rev, Turtok, Bisaflor, Charizard from Japanese base, Hyper Rare, Pikachu German, Zapdos base set 2, Grimer coming out of the sewers, Electro GX, Buzzwole GX, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno GX, Blaine's Charizard, Shining Lugia SM82, Arcanine, Charmander, Shining Celebi, and Ho GX. Many thanks, Maik, and that is TCG Brothers. Guys, if you got that far, well, you should be subscribed, so make sure you are. And many thanks for watching. See you guys in a bit.